We have a market alert for you. The Dow has turned negative, down 10 points. The S&P has turned negative. And we do have the NASDAQ actually clinging to the upside by 9 points. After the bell, Nike earnings. You've got to watch for that. That's imminent. And we also have McDonald's floundering a little bit here. It's shaving a good number of points off the Dow Jones Industrials, about 22 points. I want to bring in Jay Shah. He is the CEO of Personal Capital, more than $500 million in assets under management. So much news today. What jumps out at you? Is it the failure of healthcare Part 2? Is it, yes, we finally may get tax reform because that's up next? Or is it Janet Yellen saying, I may have misread everything. We may have to loosen policy if inflation stays lower?
I'm going with Janet Yellen. That's the most shocking thing that I think I heard today.
How come? Why?
Well, it's just we thought that we were on this march of, increasing inflationary pressure, and just to hear that that was not the case was, I think, a shock for everybody.
No, I loved it. She was saying in the past, inflation weakness may be, quote, transitory, meaning temporary. Apparently, it's not for the moment.
At least for the moment.
So what does an investor do?
Well, it's funny you should ask. So we do manage people's money, and importantly, we see all kinds of things. I mean, you just listed three. There's a variety of things that happen any given day. And so what we caution investors to do is focus on the long haul, be diversified, and use the appropriate investment vehicles to satisfy a long-term investment allocation. Don't overreact to any of this news. Not door number one, door number two, or door number three, but just be patient and invest around a long-term strategy.
Do your clients like a specific sector? I mean, where's your biggest position?
Oh, sure. So, what we see what's going on in the marketplace. So we see that tech's hot and healthcare is hot, and we see that energy is not. But, if you rewind a year, the opposite is true of healthcare and energy. They're flip-flopped. And so what do we tell our clients? Be diversified. So you're talking about sectors. We put them in diversified portfolios, not only in sector, but in style and size.